What is up, everybody? Oh, right here with some more Death Must Die. And yes, this is our second Death Must Die video of the day, mainly because they just put out this nice little holiday update. We did the video I did earlier today kind of shows the event, and we do a run and we kind of look at what all the new, most of the stuff they added is cosmetic. However, they did put some presents right here under the Christmas tree. So you can see we kind of made a little bit of a mess. Some of the items are okay. They're not necessarily all that exciting, but I think the coolest item that we did get is the Snow's Watch candy cane. This item gives you a unique Snow Watcher, which your attacks are going to have a chance to apply frozen at a 60% rate. That's crazy. That's super high. And what makes this weapon really cool is I'm going to kind of show you to compare it to one of my other weapons. So let's look at this weapon and compare it. So huge, absolutely huge DPS. The new one, the Snow's Watch Candy Cane, is going to have 481 DPS compared to 305. We're only going to be shooting one projectile though, but we get 2 pounce. I'm not entirely sure what pounce does. I'm not sure if that's pierce or bounce or a combination of both. But I think what's going to make this item really strong is the velocity and the attack speed. We're going to be firing off our whatever you want to call it, your it's kind of like a fireball, but we're going to be shooting a frostball. We're going to be shooting it out so fast. It's pretty good. And we're only going to make it stronger when we start picking up our gods. So the run we're going to focus on today is clearly going to be a mostly frozen build, but we're going to run time and then probably justice. So yes, we are kind of running. We're going to run kind of 3 support-ish type characters. And the reason we're going to do this is we're obviously going to run Winter because of all the frozen buffs she's going to get. We're going to get extra damage for everybody that's frozen and things like that. So that's going to be, I guess, kind of the thing we're going to be focused on the most. And since we have a 60% chance to freeze enemies, we're going to be freezing a lot of them on top of all our other frozen spells. We're going to do time because we're going to take Warp Strike for the bouncing projectiles and obviously the XP gain and things like that. And then Gym High, just getting that insanely fast attack speed. So we'll be triggering, Frost Nova, and with the high attack speed, we'll just be freezing everybody around us. And then we'll take Justice because I like Justice for the safety net of just the heals and things like that. So those are going to be the 3 gods that we focus on the most. Here's my stats. I have 92 life. We have 1 extra revive. Kind of okay mastering offerings. And then we have the 3 extra dashes. So again, we are going to be running time, Winter, and Justice. So look how fast their attack is. It's already super fast. And it's a long range too, so we're basically shooting through for the whole screen. Anybody on the screen, we're gonna be hitting. See, so the pounce I think kind of offers, I think it offers like a piercing effect. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about chilling them because we already have a 60% chance to freeze them. So that's why we're going to take Warp Strike. Because Warp Strike is going to be able to bounce off and give us okay, we'll do Spell Area. And then I know we could take another class that gives us more projectiles, but I think with Pierce or the bouncing effect of Warp Strike, and then hopefully we'll eventually see the Fates too. With the Fates, we can take Splinter and get extra projectiles. So that's ideally the goal here. But I really want to just try to freeze as many enemies as we can, and then just try to get that thaw and immobilize damage going basically as high as we can get it. So we already have 2 gods, which is good. Hopefully I don't need to waste all my altars trying to get time, but that's going to be the last one we get. Okay, so we have 6 altars. Okay, I'm not gonna, if we see a god we already have, I'm just gonna take it because I don't want to waste my alterations. But this is gonna be interesting because this is gonna be, I would say it's almost going to be mostly an attack build, right? Because I'm going to focus mostly on her attacks, trying to get those as strong as possible. Since we're going to be doing more damage to frozen enemies, and I'm going to be trying to freeze them as much as I can. So surprisingly, winter is going to be, she's going to be hopefully the highlight of this build. All right, we need to alter these. All right, we'll take blight. Oh, and we're running, if I didn't show you, we're running, we're going to run time space so we get the infinite pull range. That's I mean, that's probably one of the better perks in this game. It's really strong. It's probably top 5 for sure. I couldn't tell you what the other ones are, but well, I can tell you Avron's is really good. The one where you get like master and expert offerings all the time, and then Scotty's the White Raven. White Raven's probably one of the, if not the best ability in this game. Okay, come on. We need to see, I want to see time. We're wasting all of our rerolls. Oh no, why did I do that? I wasted that. Yep, there it is. Perfect. It always does that. It's always the last one. Okay, I wonder what's better, to take Warp Strike or Wisdom right now. Let's take Warp Strike. So now we're just going to be hitting a ton of enemies with the bounce and whatever else this weapon is providing for us. You can see it going all over the screen. And we're still going to have that 60% rate of freezing enemies. And then hopefully we see Faith soonish. And then we can take, the Leprechaun. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna waste all my rerolls here trying to get Fortune. Or not, I saw Fortune there and I read it. We're gonna do Splinter. Yep, perfect right here. So now we're gonna get 2 extra projectiles. All right, we'll take, okay, wow, this is pretty good. Okay, now we'll take Wisdom at 18%. The angling is a little weird though. The angling is definitely weird when you have multiple, but that's gonna be the same with every, whoever you pick, you're gonna get this weird angle. We don't have like that tightness that you usually get with some of the other weapons. But I mean, all we need to do is just hit once, you know, and it's gonna pierce, bounce and all that. But look how many enemies are getting frozen already just from our weapon. So I want to get Thaw and Immobilize as soon as I can too, so we can start kind of capitalizing on that. At a 60% rate clip, that's crazy. And the best part about having the infinite pull range is we can just keep moving. I don't really need to focus too much on picking up, you know, all the experience and stuff. All right, let's, I can't use, we used all our alterations. We'll just take, I'll just take 1 level of purification. I want to see, ideally I want to just see more frozen though, more frost, more winter. Look how many, look at all this. See, this is why we need thaw. Whatever the one is, thaw, immobilize, both of them, right? I want both of them. Attack faster is nice too, but I want splinter. Yeah, I just want to keep taking splinter. And we're just gonna literally freeze everybody. I don't know how well this is gonna do against the bosses. That should be fun to find out. But for now, I think we'll do really good against just the normal mobs. I can see why they definitely put a high angle on this, or a low angle, whatever you want to call it. Seems like it would be OP if it was too tight, so they had to put a little bit of a spread on it. All right, man, I don't want to see as much. I want to see less Lady Justice. Less Lady Justice, more winter. Because look how good we're doing just with our attack. All right, let's do the splinter again. We still don't, you know, we still don't have things like, look at our, man, look at the range of this. We're shooting like in a full 180s, like, it's crazy. Right? Like, I wonder if we can get one more projectile. We're shooting at pretty much basically anywhere except behind us. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Do any other weapons have a rate? What do you call it? An angle like this? I don't think I've ever run an item that has an angle quite like this. Man, I really want to lose all luck, man. I think we can lose all luck. What do I need luck for? Because I shouldn't have even clicked on this, to be honest. I don't think luck is important for this build, so I think I can sacrifice that. But then again, I don't really need 2 extra projectiles either. But honestly, all those options were bad. So it was like, man, honestly, I shouldn't have clicked on it. Let's do the recharge dash. Okay, Icebound, yeah, mobilized enemies take more damage, and at master level too. That's so awesome. I thought it was called something, what was I calling it? Was I calling it immobilize? Maybe I think I was calling it something different. So we should be getting, we're gonna be getting pretty good damage boost now. We'll probably be doing more against once we get to larger groups. So what's our, so what is this gonna do for immobilize? Oh, just immobilize enemies take more damage. Sorry, this isn't thaw. Thaw is the other one that does, that's gonna increase our actual attack percentage. So this time, every time we freeze an enemy, they're gonna take pretty much like double damage. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna be prolific boss killers like I kind of figured. Although once we get, man, we really need thaw. I really need thaw. All right, let's do the... yeah, I guess we'll do this summon. This isn't the greatest start to this run because we don't even have okay, let's take one level because we don't even have we don't have gym high yet either. Gym high is pretty important to this build. This is why we took Justice, by the way, so we could actually survive this. We have decent life regen with Justice. Man, this is really unfortunate though. We need to see, I want to see more time. Like I want to get at least one level of gym high going here. Gym high is what we need the most right now. Gym high and thaw. I think I can deal without thaw for a little bit, but gym high is kind of imperative, I think. Yikes. That was a huge hit. All right, to all the people out there saying Frost is S tier. How again? We literally freeze we have a 60% chance to freeze everybody. We're barely doing anything. I guess we need someone else to run this for us, because Frost does not do well with this at all. Man, where's my thaw at? I hope we can keep this run going. Man, this is unfortunate too. I had to waste too many of my okay, we're gonna re-roll these. I'm gonna banish Frost Ring too, because I'm not gonna Wintertide. Not quite what I wanted here. Definitely not what I wanted. We're gonna banish Frozen Treasure, and we're gonna banish Dive, because I just want to see Thaw. This is such a weird run. Man, really. Master levels of the two abilities I don't want. Oh, I'm gonna cry here, guys. Let's take Time Field. We still haven't we still haven't killed the second Baron yet. Where are our abilities? Where are they? Where's my gym high and where's my thaw at? Please. Please. Help me out here. Those are gonna be the biggest differentiators in our DPS. This is so stupid. There's Thaw, finally. It's such a low level though. But we'll take it. At least something to boost our DPS. Yeah, see, there we go. Like, it feels like it's almost a little too late now, though, because we'll see. I might be able to carry this the rest of the game, but I already lost one of my revives, so losing my revive that early is kind of a big deal because I feel like we're gonna need them. Oh, Lady Justice, please go away. Please go away, Lady Justice. So yeah, 681% attack damage buff. If I had gym high right now, oh my gosh, we'd be rolling. We'd be rolling so hard right now. Gym high. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna take the 3 and 3 though. That'll hopefully help. We still we're almost at. We still have the Baron up. We still have the Baron up, and we're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be fighting the Necromancer soon. I gotta be honest. I thought this would be so much better. I thought this would be so much better. We're gonna die. I'm gonna die. Gym high. Come on. I need gym high so bad. Alter. All right. We're gonna banish. I'm gonna banish Warp Strike again. I'm gonna banish Vortex. Time Field, Deadlock. I'm gonna banish Time Field. I'm gonna reroll Gem High. The lowest level possible, but at least it's there. God, I needed Gym High so bad. Ah, we still have the Baron's hand up, and we have the Necromancer now. This is so sad. This is the saddest run I've ever done. We have mostly what we need now, so I mean, I don't know, let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, we'll take one level, we'll take a couple levels of force, obviously. Okay, let's do Thaw. Okay, we'll do Wisdom. Because I wanted this, you know, I just wanted this to be mostly on our attack. I wanted to see like how powerful we could get this. See, we're kind of cooking a little bit now. A little bit. Necromancer's halfway dead. All your blessing rarities are upgraded, yeah. That's a good time to get Pandemonium. Because look, we have a lot of different abilities, and it's going to upgrade them all. So Inner Peace, Purification, Frost Ring, Divine like look at all this that we upgraded now. Yeah, that was a really good time to get Pandemonium. I really want to see how much our damage gets buffed up when we start fighting the skeletons and the shield guys, how much frozen we can get. Ooh, we got the frost dragon. Welcome on in. Okay, let's do blight. I don't think I need to do wintertide that much because we really just have blight. Blight's really the only spell I think we really have. Outside of, I guess we have our alteration ritual too, so whatever we get from that. Okay, well, let's see how we do. This is going to be the kind of challenging part of the game now. So we're going to start facing the summoner, the magic skeletons, who are going to do pretty good DPS on us. But who knows? We might be able to handle them. Okay, we'll do blight again. See, here we go. Now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. Okay, where's like, we need attack speed. I kind of want to reroll these. Let's banish curiosity. Reroll. Ooh, Splinter again. Alright, we'll take Splinter. I wasn't sure how high we could get Splinter going. Look at our build. Look how we're shooting. We're basically shooting in a 360-degree angle. Just how she's firing, you know? Just everywhere. Okay, we're gonna get the shield bearers here. Yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted with this build. Give it to me. Give it to me. This is so good now. All right, let's do... I guess upgrading this is probably better, because what's 12%? It's not going to be 15 seconds, so... I guess, well, Deadlock I think works for Gym High too, so... maybe we take that next. Okay, we'll take the extra... oh, I should have taken one level of Consecration. Yeah, see, we're rolling now. This is how I wanted this build to look. Hold on, I'm gonna lower the game volume like just a little bit more again. All right, we'll take one level of Consecration, just because it gives us that 30% heal back. Unfortunately, you can't upgrade the heal back, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's just the damage. I don't think no matter how many times you upgrade it, I don't think you can get the heal back to go higher. Oh man, look at our shurikens. They're going off. Okay, so 573. Let's see what happens with the skeletons, because they're about to come. We might kill them quicker than we want to see the highest damage possible. So 260 right now. Oh crud. Oh my god, we're gonna break the game again. But 1,174. Oh wow, we're gonna break the game again. We're gonna break the game. Yeah, we straight up broke the game. 12,000 or 1,200. Oh man, this is horrible. I just hope I don't die and I guess we'll just kind of run around. I guess I can't stay in the middle of them, you know. I'll circle around them. That's what we'll do. We'll circle around. That gets so stupid. All right, that wasn't so bad. All right, now let's see how we can do against this guy. 2 in a row. No, it being slowed down actually hurt me. That actually effectively made it harder to dodge. No way. It's easier to dodge when it's faster. This is gonna be rough. See, so I'm gonna have to try to do as much damage on Dracula when, like, the skeletons are out, right? Oh, man. That was so rough. Man, where was... We had, like, no abilities. That was so stupid. That was... Man, I was hoping that was gonna go better, but it is what it is. I think we... Oh, man. That was... We were not doing the damage I was thinking we were gonna do. I thought we were gonna do way more damage with our attack speed and all that, but yeah, trying to build the actual attack damage to do the most, like just having our warp strike do the most, yeah, that didn't work out at all. What did we get? We got 2 of Wintertide. We got, like, how much? We got 1 Frost Ring, 5 Blight. How much Thaw did we get? Well, we only got 1 Thaw, but honestly, Thaw wouldn't have made a huge difference because we couldn't kill bosses. So it's not like we were going to immobilize a ton of people and then just do a ton of damage. That was a fun attempt, though. I definitely think we probably should have ran... Like, we probably should have ran Death. I don't even think running Winter is the way to go here. I don't know. I was kind of thinking that we'd be freezing so many enemies that Thaw would be nice, but who cares? It's not going to kill the bosses. We need something to kill the bosses. So, and I think the theory of it was sound. We get this really incredible attack speed with warped. We're bouncing off all our projectiles. We're freezing everybody. So I think the like logic there was fine, but just the damage was totally lacking. I can't believe we only had 4 skills. At least 4 skills like lined up there. We had a lot of skills, but most of them were kind of just passive stuff. But I mean, that's what we wanted to attempt. I think if we would have got gem high a little bit earlier, and I didn't, because I died earlier than I wanted to because we didn't have Thaw and we didn't have gem high. That definitely cost me a life early in the game. I don't really know if it would have made much of a difference, because I don't think we would have had any DPS at all to kill this boss, especially with that angle. Like, we wouldn't hit the boss almost ever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'll mess around with it again. Like, this would, if we were to run like Death and Time, we would obviously be able to win. And it's probably actually really powerful with that because of the high attack speed. It's actually probably a pretty good weapon with Maris. But I don't know if it's going to beat the 3 extra projectiles I have on one of my other weapons. But then again, it's also going to freeze. But you don't really need to freeze anybody. That's the thing. Freezing in this game doesn't really... I guess that's probably the issue. We're continuing our rant here. Every time we finish a video, I do a rant here. Freezing in this game, I think, just doesn't matter. Because who cares about freezing them when you can just take Death and just kill them? You know, I think that's part of the issue. Immobilizing enemies means very little, even against the bosses. Like, who cares? Who cares about immobilizing them when I can just take Death and have my Soul Stealers kill them in like 5 seconds? You know, so I guess that's the issue. Freezing just doesn't matter at all. It's cool. It's cool that we have such a high percentage chance to freeze. And then I guess with something like Thaw, we're going to get, you saw we got like 1200 attack damage percentage. That's huge. But that's not going to, I guess, do anything against the bosses. I don't know. But maybe splintering too was kind of an issue because we were shooting at a really weird angle for like the whole time. So, curious. I'd be curious to kind of try it offline and see, test around a little bit more to see what works. But there we go. That's going to be it. We tried the candy cane of pain, and it's a fun item. I don't know how viable it is. Well, I guess I don't want to say viable because I think it is going to be a viable weapon. We just don't run Frozen. Just don't run Frozen. Frozen sucks. Winter sucks. Worst god in the game. All right, I'm done. Everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.